If you would like, you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart center. And you may notice your hands rise and fall with your breath, but you're not forcing. You're just enjoying this moment, this breath, being instead of doing. And for the next several breaths, let's incorporate a mantra or an intention. So you can inhale, I am, and exhale whatever word is going to serve your practice today. What are you here for today? To be present, to be peaceful. So inhaling, I am, exhale, present. Whatever word, healthy, quiet, inhaling, I am, exhaling, here. Notice if your mind wandered and come right back to your mantra or to your breath, inhaling, exhaling. You can release the mantra, but use it whenever you want. Bring your hands to touch in front of your heart center and maybe straighten your legs out. And just from our hearts outward, we'll send some goodness, some prayers, some wellness, some healing to our community and beyond. And send some love to yourself, to each other, for everyone who showed up today. Please remember to take care of yourself during your practice. It is your practice. I am just the guide on the side. You rest whenever you need for as long as you need or want. And we can move our pillows off to the side. And we'll take a gentle twist. hug your knees in and let them drop to one side. And if I guess you could still use your pillow if you want, have your legs on the pillow. You can stretch your arms out in a T. You might roll your head side to side a couple of times. And a friendly reminder, since it's 2021, we'll play with our beginner's mind theme that we had for Monday because it's real. Make sure that you're always muted for class. And at the end, we can unmute and say hello. Otherwise, dogs and etc. get involved. And I apologize that sometimes mine get involved. Maybe for the next couple of breaths, you'll look the opposite way of your knees, filling up and emptying out. Draw yourself back to center. Take a breath in the center, and then you can switch sides, hugging your knees in, dropping them to the other side. Second side of your amazing twist. Rolling your head side to side, or looking the opposite way of your knees. And you can notice the difference between sides. I always am a little surprised by that. Last couple of breaths here, filling up and emptying out. And bring yourself back to center. Take a breath in the center. And we'll take the feet a little wider than the hips. Turn the feet out. You can keep your pillow or not. We're taking some wide leg bridges today. So dynamic bridge like we did on Monday, but this time the legs are a little wider and the feet are turned out. And we'll add the arms if that feels good to you. Inhale, lift your hips, let your arms float up and over. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Just go as high as works for your body in this practice. Lifting and lowering. You can change the breath. Remember, doesn't always have to be what I'm cueing. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll take a few more. Let them feel good. Press down through your heels. Engage your glutes, your butt muscles. And you can rest or come up and hold. Wide leg bridge. Arms reaching up and over or not. Maybe a big smile. One more full breath. And lower down, lower down, lower down. And bring your feet a little closer together. Bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh for thread the needle. You can keep your right foot down or hug your legs in. Hold your right thigh or your right shin. If it's available to you, you'll take your fingers, right fingers, and weave them in between your left toes. They're right there. They're so ready. It's like, thank you for doing this. Make some space between your toes, and then you can move your foot around a little bit, side to side. You might even bend, flex your ankle back and forth using your arm, or some circles with your ankle. And release your foot. Take your right leg. If you're holding your thigh, take your right leg straight up. And then point and flex your right foot. And bend your right leg. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up, and open your mouth. Exhale. Releasing side one, right leg on top, second side. Drawing your legs in, hold wherever you want for this first part. Take a few breaths, and then we'll go visit our toes. All right, left fingers in between the right toes. Again, different side, different foot, different hip, different information. What's available? Be kind. Circling the ankle, moving the foot. And holding your thigh. Straighten your left leg up toward the ceiling and point and flex left foot. Ankle, dorsiflexion, and then plantar flexion. Fancy ankle terms. Bend your left leg, take a deep breath in, big, beautiful breath in, open your mouth, exhale. Release, bring your left leg on top again. Keep your right foot now planted into the ground. Push down through your heel. Think about coming up into a single leg bridge. You don't have to come up. You can think about it. I'm going to hold the edges of my mat or press my arms down. Yeah, I'm going to press down. That will help. And press down through the right foot, especially the heel. And we lift up into this single leg bridge. Hips stay even and come down. And perhaps repeat it a few times. Lots of work in one leg, one side. Perhaps one more and hold for a couple of breaths. Press your arms down. Engage the buttocks. It's not just relaxed and hanging out here. And then we come down. Oh, that is so good. Switch sides, right ankle on top of the left thigh. Left foot planted, arms pressing down. Think about it first. Where are you going and are you going? It's okay if you don't. Otherwise, we're pressing down and we're trying to lift up. Keep your pelvis neutral. One side really wants to fall down. How is your second side? And come down and then come back up. And come down and breathe and come back up. One more time, coming down and then come up and perhaps hold again, breathing. And release. Come down, give yourself a squeeze, hug your knees in toward your chest. Can wiggle or roll back and forth. You could take resting bug, but be a little active, moving your limbs around, maybe a little shake asana. Happy day, happy day. All right, make your way on to one side and let's come up to hands and knees. Cushion your knees if you'd like, and we'll take some cat-cows. If you have blocks and you'd like to do cat-cows with your hands on blocks today, you can do that. This gives you a little more height. I'm going to take the blocks as wide as my mat. Still have shoulders over wrists-ish, knees below hips-ish. And then we find the cow shape. Lengthen the front body. And then press down into your blocks, into your feet, into your knees, and round into cat. Cow and cat. Let your breath lead the way. Really focus on your breath. Maybe visit your mantra. When you feel ready, you can add in a child's pose. You can let your arms, mine are kind of sliding forward and I'm reaching out with hands on blocks. Fine to do it without. And you inhale and you find cows and cats. And whenever your body would like to float back into child's pose, you allow that. Move and breathe. Listen in to what your body is telling you today. Make your own little flow here. Just a few more breaths, moving in and out of shapes that feel good to you. And we'll meet in tabletop. So you'll use one block if you have it. I'll show what we're doing first. The right arm is going to reach up and thread under. We're not coming all the way down. We're just moving in and out of this thoracic twist, the right arm. If you have your block, you can challenge yourself to reach under with your block, and then you have to turn. I'm turning the block so that I can reach up. Ooh, that's what happens. Have fun with it. Block reaching under, and then turning and block reaching up. Maybe your block is falling off, maybe not. Right arm is threading and unthreading. Woo! All right, let's hope the second side goes better. Left arm is doing the threading, reaching under, and then turning if you're holding something so that you can reach up. Oh, these blocks. Remember when we did this with a book? I think it was a little easier with some weight. Breathing and enjoying this thoracic twist. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling, I am. Exhaling, happy, joyful, grateful, peaceful, healthy, yoga-ing, and woo, release. Come back, sit on the tops of your feet, or if it's available, curl your toes under and sit back. Hips on your heels. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale to your heart. If either one of those, if they're both not working, you can come up onto your knees, okay? Either way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Check in. Close your eyes. Hands are at your heart. Remember what brought you onto your mat today. Two more breaths. And coming to hands and knees, you can put your blocks off to the side. And let's come up into downward facing dog, lifting up and exploring. You can walk the dog by bending one knee and then the other. Remember on, I think, Monday's practice, we lifted the heels and then dropped both feet to one side. You can always move into shapes, making down dog feel extra, extra great. And find center in your dog. Deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. And slowly begin to come down to tabletop, but don't come down. Hover your knees. There's the toe and the foot stretch again. Hover your knees, go as low as you can without touching, and then lift back up. Your center is lifting up, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Coming back into this hover, bending your knees, coming down as if you're coming to tabletop, but hovering and smiling, strong yogis, exploring, feeling. Rise back up, strong in your center. Downward dog, take a full breath, full breath. And last time, let's find the hovering shape one more time. Go as low as you can, hovering, and then lifting up, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Hang out, find a forward fold, Uttanasana that is just right for you in this practice. You can hug your legs, you can hold your elbows, you can let your arms hang. Root your feet down into the earth. Root your feet down into the earth. Bend your knees and roll up or come up with a long spine. Strong in your legs. Making your way into Tadasana. Let me adjust the camera here. Give me. All right. Take a moment, check in Tadasana. Standing in your power, standing in your light. And turn so that you're at the long side of your mat. So you're on the lengthy side. From Tadasana, inhale, reach your arms up. Fold on your exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Exhale to your heart. Turning to the short end. Inhale, reach up. Fold, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rising up, inhale. Exhale, heart. And to the other long side of your mat. Inhale. Greet the sun. Exhale, greet the earth. Halfway. Fold in. Rise up, heart center. Last one, make sure you're at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway, inhale, fold in, exhale. Rising up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take your left leg and step back. Drop your heel. We're creating a warrior one. So left leg steps back. Drop the heel. Left toes face 11 o'clock-ish. Then I would like to walk the right foot over to the right, taking up a lot of space width-wise, space for your low back, for your hips, for your pelvis. And let's reach back and clasp our hands behind. Feel a stretch across the chest, the front of the shoulders. Bend your right knee above the right ankle. And then reach your hands forward and clasp. And then reach back and clasp. And forward. And back. And forward. You know this one. Heart height. Clasping hands forward and back. Not easy sometimes to find your hands in the back. Where did they go? One more time. And then release and lift your arms up to the sky. One more breath, maybe gazing up. Clasp your hands behind your back one more time. Reaching back. Here we are in warrior one. You can stay or you can fold your body forward inside your right leg. Humble warrior, maybe reaching your hands up toward the sky. Oh, what will your arms allow today? Oh my goodness, my chihuahua is going crazy. One more breath here. And release, strong, strong. Rise all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart. Lift your back heel and step up. Right leg is going back. Right leg back, drop the heel. Create your foundation for warrior one. I have to shut the heat off. Koki, no, 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 good girl. Stay, Koki, good girl. All right. Right toes face 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Your left foot has walked over, maybe taking up space. Happy hips, happy low back. All right. this time, second side, we'll just make it a little more playful. We don't need to clasp. We're just giving ourselves a round of applause, clapping front and back, front and back. Good job, yogis. How's your breath? All right, arms reaching up to the sky, reaching up, maybe really wide this time. Maybe gazing up. Bend your left knee above your left ankle. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh my goodness. Hands come behind your back. Don't clasp them this time. Just reach back and then stay there or find humble warrior, but reaching the arms, not clasped. It's different. Oh, you can try to squeeze the arms together. Take one more breath. Strong body all the way. Coming up, hands to heart. Lift your right heel. Step up. Bring your feet a little closer together, right underneath your body. Hands at your heart. Samastitihi. Close your eyes. Find your mantra. I'm going to go rescue my dog. Stay with your mantra and your breath. Koki, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Inside. Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Namaste. Release your arms. Take a wide stance on your mat. Thank you. I'm sorry for the interruption. We did Warrior 1. We're going into Warrior 2, and you might know what's going to come after that. Let's start. Let's see, we had the left leg forward. So let's do bend the right leg. Right leg bends and turns out. Bend the knee above your ankle or less today. Back foot straight or parallel or turned in a little bit. Reaching out and gazing over your right fingertips. Deep breath. Connect through your front heel. Bring your awareness to those amazing toes that you maybe put your fingers between. Your right toes, keep the big toe and the pinky toe down and try to lift the middle 3 toes. Stay calm in your face and your hands and your shoulders, trying to lift the middle toes on the right foot. One more breath. Release, release your arms, straighten the leg, parallel your feet. Inhale, reach up, both arms. Exhale, heart. 2 more times. Inhale. And to your heart. 1 more. Reach your arms out. Second side, bend your left knee, turn the foot out. Right foot parallel or turned in. Find your pose first. We're gazing over the left fingertips. We're trying not to have our shoulders in our ears, but there's a lot of work to reach the arms out. Press down through your strong feet. Legs working, and then awareness into your left toes. Keep big toe and pinky toe down. Try to lift middle toes. If they're not lifting, it's okay. They're trying. And you have awareness on your toes. Couple more breaths. Big toe, pinky toe down, other toes trying to lift. Rest of your body happy, peaceful, and working. Release your toes, straighten your left leg, parallel. This time, just let your arms floppity flop. You might let the knees bend. You could even turn your feet out a little bit. See if you can just create some kind of movement here that feels good. Woo! Maybe an exhale out of your mouth, maybe a couple circles. Okay, you're ready. Warrior 1, warrior 2, and here we go into warrior 3. Heel toe, heel toe. This is where you might want your chair. I'm going to use my chair for sure. I was playing around yesterday with some squats and my legs are not, they're very sore. So I'm going to use the chair for support today. So this is what we'll do. Sometimes we come in very slowly, right? We're going to take the right leg back and we come in super slow motion. You can do that if you'd like. Today I'm going to say, bring your hands to your chair and take your right leg back. And then maybe, if your chair allows, take the left arm forward. Sort of like we do in spinal balance or bird dog when we're on hands and knees. Opposite limbs reaching, strong in your center. Some of you may take the right arm forward. I'm not doing that today, but you certainly can if you'd like. Keep your pelvis neutral. Here we have an amazing hot cup of tea. We don't want to spill. All right, left arm is going out to the left. Right leg is going out to the right. It's warrior 3 that got caught in a windstorm. One more breath. And then we reach forward. And you can come out super duper slow, or you can release your hand, release your leg, and come up to stand, Tadasana. Ready for side 2. Just check in. We let the expectations go. Whatever happened on side 1, poof, it's done. Hands to your chair. Right leg rooted, left leg reaching back. It does not have to go as high as the hips. Keep your hips neutral. At some point, maybe add your right arm reaching forward. If the back of your knee feels funky, maybe add a little bend. Reaching with the long limbs. Gazing at the ground or your chair so you're not looking forward. Neck is happy. I know you're anticipating. Try not to. Inhaling, I am. Exhaling, present. Here we go. Right arm to the right, left leg out to the left. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Thank you, windstorm, for taking my warrior 3 on a journey. Come back to center. Release your arm. Come out slowly or release your leg. Root down. Come back up. Let's bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart center. Breathe. Invite your mantra if you'd like. Imagine your whole body inhaling and exhaling. Release your arms. You can move your chair out of the way. I don't know about you guys, but Warrior 3 makes me really work hard, and I feel like, woo, very energized by that. A lot of work. All right, you have a mat, I hope. So we are going to just play with balance today by walking around the very edge of our mat. You can go forward and backwards. You can pause and hover. You can close your eyes and feel. Your arms can help in any way. Right on the edge, finding a little balance. We always need balance, but in current times, we need more balance. We need to play with this so that we can remember to find balance even in chaos. This gets us a little bit out of our heads and into a playful heart space. Breathing and balancing. Okay, I'm going to go for backwards. And let's see. Oh, it's very messy. Couple more breaths here. Oh no, I fell off into a beautiful spa pool. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's come down. Let's come down. Have something, I think, really nice. So we're repeating the shape of Baddha Konasana, but options. You may, if you have your blocks, like to use the blocks for your upper back and your head. If not, you can take your blanket and you could lie down on your blanket. So I'll show the blocks and I'll show the blanket. You'll still use your cushions, your pillows for your legs. All right. So I'm not going to do the leg part because I want to show. A lower block for your upper back, bra line and up, bra line and up. And then whatever height for your head. And the arms, oh, this is so nice across the chest and the front of the shoulders. Okay, if blocks are not your thing today, try the blanket. This can be very nice too. Keep your butt on the ground. Keep your butt on the ground and lie back over your blanket. And then everybody can bring soles of the feet together, legs supported, arms in a T or a cactus. Oh, give yourself each breath to arrive in the pose. It may take a few breaths. We haven't done the blocks basically since we were in the studio. So it may feel loud. And if you need to make it quieter, use your blanket for today. The front body is very open to receive and breathe. It's a great place to revisit your mantra. We'll spend about another minute here. Give all of your intention and attention to your breathing, to your mantra. And we'll move very slowly and gently. You can bring your legs, knees up, and we move slowly, slowly to the side into fetal pose. Off the blocks, off the blanket, fetal pose, and we stay. So you can grab one of the pillows carefully and you can place it underneath your head. Just arrive in fetal pose and be still. And you'll gently get the blocks out of the way and roll all the way over to fetal pose on your other side. All the way to the other side, fetal pose. Move gently. Try not to hop over or flip over. And when you're ready, roll onto your back for setting up Shavasana. You can, of course, use legs on a chair or legs up the wall or legs out over the pillows, a blanket for your head. And if you're chilly, cover up, be cozy for your rest. Always good to have a layer. Let your arms rest, palms up or down. Give yourself permission to rest. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And let your next inhale become a little bit fuller. Exhale a little bit longer. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your head to one side and then the other. Reach your arms up and overhead. Reach and stretch through your whole body, ready to greet the day from this place. Post practice. Bend your knees and roll into fetal pose one more time. Notice how you feel after your practice. Some really resonate with us, and then, other practices you're like, yeah, it was fine, but I don't ever regret practicing. So I hope that you feel that you're glad that you showed up. And let's come up to sit. Bring your hands to touch in front of your heart. And bow your head in. May you be at peace. May your heart remain open. May you know the beauty of your own true nature. May you be healed. May you be a source of healing in the world. Thank you, yogis. Namaste.